Hello, bark, bark, bark. Welcome to
I
the
know.
ShElite showcase. It's okay. It's a common thing now. I like hearing the
I
dogs
know,
barking in the
right?
background. It's soothing to me, you know.
Really? Or are you just saying that?
I'm just saying that now. I don't
Yeah.
bark, 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 bark. They responded. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Again, welcome to the ShElite showcase. I am your hostess with the most, Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Thank you. Join with me, of course, is my twin. We are
Yeah,
twinning
we're
if you're watching
twinning
the video.
today.
We did say this last week that we were going to twin if Hangman
No, we
won.
didn't. This is totally,
We
this is
literally said
totally,
it on a recording.
no, we didn't. This is totally unplanned. It was
Oh my god,
coincidence.
it's so crazy. Savannah and I accidentally twinned today. What?
Yeah. Out of like my 7 Hangman shirts, I decided to choose this one.
Out of
What?
my 2 Hangman shirts? Crazy. Okay, well, Matt can't hear the dogs. I can hear the dogs, but that's okay. I like
Okay, as
just
long as
going
you
bark, bark,
can't hear
bark.
them.
Bark, bark, bark. Anyways, join with me, of course, is my lovely co host. She is the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire breathing, Cody Rhodes eating, spice of life, sassy senorita, that I know. My anxious millennial cowboy, the Hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole. This, of course, is Miss Y2 Garcia. Savannah, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I mean, if you were here on the Twitch stream before then, I was not that all right, but we'll get to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, which is pretty soon.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Where is Savannah in this flannel, though? It's okay. She is a
Well,
headband.
actually, well, yeah, I was gonna say I have the bandana, and I was thinking about because again, well, it's because Smack the Smacking It Raw Instagram's run by Vince. But on Instagram, I actually posted. I have one of Hangman's like his actual shirts that he's worn. It's in my closet, and I was thinking of getting like bringing it out, but I was like, if we're twinning, But
I mean,
I guess
I,
it's
I
too
would have
late
been
now.
okay if you did that and I wore
Like, I
this.
mean, I can grab it if you want. It's just in my closet.
You
I
don't
was like,
have
I
to
don't know
go
if you.
put it on, Savannah.
I'm
It's
gonna. I was
okay.
gonna. I was gonna say. I was like, unless you remind me, get it up and hear the closet like the shh, and then the with the hanger. But yeah, I don't have flannel, but I have the bandana.
It's close enough. Also, did I not say sassy senorita?
No, you did. I
Oh,
remember because you rolled your R's.
senorita. Gotta roll the
Yeah,
R.
you said that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I got concerned. Listen, guys, it's been a day. I'm drinking.
It
It
definitely has been.
happens. I work tomorrow. I don't care.
Shit happens.
It is it is what it is at this point. Ow, I keep pulling my headphone. So, shall well actually, do you have anything you want to talk about before we jump into news and rumors, or do you have news and rumors that I might not have?
I'm pretty sure you have what I'm probably thinking of.
Even if I do, you can say it. Go ahead.
Well, okay. All right. Well, obviously, this is not. I'm not gonna. I promise I'm not stealing like what you were gonna say. Well, maybe I don't know, but So this past weekend there was not only one pay per view, there was two. And after, well, technically during Full Gear, New Japan had a pay per view
Mm.
of their own in San Jose, California, where the most uneventful, pathetic ass title reign of the Never Openweight Championship, courtesy of Jay White, was finally come to an end, and we have a new Never Openweight champion in the name of Tomohiro Ishii, which is long overdue, well deserved. I wanted him to win the G1. They did him dirty, but they made up for it by giving him the Never Openweight title after Jay's pathetic ass reign. So there's that, and I'm super happy about that. I love Ishii, and I don't like Jay, so that was good. That was good. So
Yeah.
there's that.
I actually didn't have that on here because I forgot.
Oh, really? Okay, well, there you go.
Well, there we go.
Jay White, no longer the champ. He's not even in Japan, and he hasn't been in Japan in a while. So there's that. So yeah, he's no longer the Never Openweight Championship. We can rejoice and be glad. And I'm pretty sure you saw this, but I'll say it anyway because I want to talk I want to talk about it. But apparently, again, news and rumors, there is a chance, it's kind of unsurprising, but still, there is a chance that Kenny Omega is going to need multiple, not just one, multiple surgeries. You know, he has a fucked up shoulder. His knees are messed up. Apparently, he has a hernia. The poor guy. And also, dude just needs some rest. He's been dealing with vertigo in the ring, and you know, he's just gone through a lot. I'm not gonna cry,
Please don't
but
cry.
yeah, I'm not going to. It's just, I still feel bad. But yeah, so he is gonna be gone for a bit. Apparently, he's gonna try and push to be back by February, which I'm like, for multiple surgeries and with the recovery time, I'm like, good luck. But if you can do it, don't get me wrong, I'll be fucking happy. But all I'll say is like, best of luck. Kenny, I know you're not gonna watch this, but I'm gonna say it like you do watch it. I love you, Kenny, and I wish you nothing but the best in your recovery. I wish you a speedy and successful and efficient recovery, and I hope that you come back stronger than ever. And I hope that we have not seen the last of you. We have not seen the last of Kenny Omega yet, because again, for some reason, I've been feeling this level of guilt that I technically did want him to lose because I wanted Hangman to win. So I've pretty much have cried about it already. I'm not gonna cry on the recording, but I've been like having an emotional roller coaster over this. So I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna miss you, Kenny, but I know that it is something that you need.
And I'm gonna say this. Can you imagine trying to wrestle with vertigo? That shit must be crazy.
Yeah,
I can't even listen. I stand up and I'm like, oh my god, because like headaches, bro.
Yeah, and like if you haven't seen the video where he gets like an extreme chiropractic adjustment, that's where he talked about having vertigo.
I've seen clips of it. I haven't like, because the video is like fucking almost an hour. And
It's an hour. No, and I understand that. I watched the video. I kind of watched it in chunks because just seeing him in pain, just personally, again, it made me feel worse. But then it also kind of relieved me because I'm like, look, he needs recovery time. But like just seeing him like smiling through the pain and still answering questions and laughing about stuff, he's like God bless him. He's like such a champ. Like he's a trooper, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for him because of that. But it did hurt to see him in so much pain and knowing that he was going through that much pain inside the ring and outside.
Well, hasn't he been like dealing with that for like years? And like he just never went to, not the vertigo, but like everything.
The knees and the shoulder, yes. I know, like, I guess this can also be counted as the news. He, like, people were saying that he was injured. Like, I was like, this isn't news. People were talking about, oh, Kenny was injured, like, during the Phil Gear match. I'm like, this isn't news. Like, he has been injured. He's even talked about, like, yeah, I have a shoulder injury. But I guess the news, for me at least, was the fact that his shoulder injury has been bothering him for such a long time, to the point where he can't lift heavy objects because of his shoulder. He couldn't lift heavy objects. He still can't lift heavy objects because of it. But he still has been going and doing these matches, you know, against Danielson, against Hangman, you know, especially, again, if it's been, like, as long-term as, like, we think it is. He wrestled Jon Moxley in a fucking death match, you know,
listen,
with the shoulder like that.
Stop. Are you kidding? Hold on. I think people just got released.
Stop. No, they did not.
You're joking. I don't know if this is real. Hold on.
Oh my god. No, they knew we were on news and rumors, Katie. Hold on.
Dude, hold on. Check it out. Bro, because if it's real, someone I love. Oh, multiple people. Bro.
Wait, where are you seeing this, on Twitter?
Yeah, in a group chat. Stop. Bro, I think the entirety of Hitro's gone. So, this might be breaking news, but I think this is the first time this has happened on this show. According to Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful.com, he's the one who usually like reports releases as they come. And it like looks legit. I'm on his Twitter. Fightful has learned that Fightful has learned that WWE has released John Morrison, Top Dollar, Ashani the Adonis, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Tegan Knox.
Dude.
Which
What in
actually
the
makes
hell
me...
is going on?
I low-key want to cry because Tegan Knox, but... Drake Maverick, Shane Thorne, and Jackson Riker.
That's the only one you want to gone.
Listen, that's the only one I want to go on. Let's be fucking real here. But
Dude, like...
And I just got that same message in another group chat. I think it's real.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's a thread. I hope this means...
Oh, you're joking.
John Laurinaitis cited budget cuts as the reason within the email.
Oh, because then Rhea Ripley just tweeted a picture of her and Tegan. I'm done.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Dude. That's... Wow.
Damn it. I'm so sad about Tegan. I know she's always been hurt, but like, damn it, she's so good.
Still, I was gonna say, she's still freaking talented, like...
Damn, that one hurts. See, because last week I thought there was like that fake one, and I thought she was a part of that. Fuck. Alright. I cried a little bit. I'm not... I'm okay. Listen, it's been a stressful day. I almost fought some old man at work. It's been a hell of a day. Let me tell you.
I'm like, how do we continue after this?
Yeah, and I can't believe Hitro got released. They definitely should have stayed in NXT. Like, that's so trash. Wow. Okay. So, news and rumors. I don't even want to continue, but whatever.
I'm gonna say other than that.
So as you know, and people might know if they listen to the show, I do news and rumors in order of how I see them come online or via my sources, i.e. Wreak Havoc, because he's like my main source. So I just see stuff, I write stuff down as it happens. So this past week, during a media call for Full Gear, Tony Khan decided to cut off a female journalist by the name of Ella J. He cut her off. Her question basically was saying, well, with a lot of the, like, all women's pay-per-views, do you plan on doing an all women's pay-per-view? Stuff like that. She didn't really get to finish her question. He cut her off, said, oh, well, I don't get the credit that I deserve for the women I sent to the NWA Empower pay-per-view. And that I paid them, and yeah, he paid for the NWA pay-per-view, though. He paid for wrestlers to be there. He didn't pay for the full thing. Don't let that fool you. So, didn't answer her question, cut her off, basically trying to be like, no, look, see, I do good, yeah? Look, I paid for these people to be at your show, da-da-da. You paid for Diamante, Red Velvet, and, like, someone else. You paid for, like, and Layla Hirsch. You paid for, like, 4 to 5 people to be there. Congratulations. You're not doing anything. So, you cut off a female journalist, which I talked about this when I was on Smackin' It Raw this past week, because this happened the day after. It is so hard being a female in this industry, regardless, whether you are a wrestler, a journalist, a podcaster, anything, a reporter, backstage interviewer, anything in this business. It is so hard being a female, because you get criticized, you get cut off, you get dealt these shitty hands, and you get, like, hi Justin, you get, like, shit like this, and it isn't fair. Like, I have busted my ass for a year working with a podcast and now having my own. I have busted my ass for a year. And yeah, I have a little bit to show for it. We have a little bit of a following where, God, when did we start ShElite? September?
I thought we started in,
No, like this podcast.
Oh!
Was like beginning of September?
I think so.
Because it was around one of the Japan pay-per-views. Because remember, you wanted to come back around that time?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of which one it was.
Oh, was it the
It wasn't
G1?
Resurgence. That's where I wanted to start, but if we're talking about like the pay-per-view that like I was planning on doing before then, I think it was Resurgence.
Maybe, but regardless, we 2 months for this. We have a little bit of a following. We can start getting, once I figure everything out, we can start getting ads on Anchor. Like, we can start doing cooler things. But it took us a little while, and me thankfully having prior podcasting experience with Smacked Raw and having a little bit of a following, and people wanted to follow me as I started another journey. Like, I'm glad we had this, but had we not, we would have started from ground zero, and it's just hard being a woman in this business. I know, like, women's wrestlers who constantly just get shit for being strong women, which, proud of them. Look at them go. Or they get, like, body shamed and stuff like this. And it's absurd. I just wish people in general, especially the toxicity of Twitter, mainly at you guys, would just start treating women better. Just in everyday life, guys. It's not hard. At all. Yeah. At all. And speaking of women getting treated like shit, Aaliyah makes her debut on SmackDown this past week. Poor girl. She throws up in the ring after getting her first win. She does her best. She's all excited because she's on Team SmackDown for Survivor Series. Karen DeVille, formerly known as Sonya.
So we thought.
Formerly known as Sonya. Tells her, ooh, sorry, babe. Yeah, no, you're not on the team because you're friends with Naomi. And we just found out today via social media, which is what they have been doing for the entirety of Survivor Series, which is bullshit. Toni Storm, thankfully, is taking Aaliyah's place. I'm glad Toni Storm is on the team, but why
couldn't they replace Natalya?
Bro, if you want to hear conspiracies about why Natalya is doing all the things she's doing, listen to the most recent episode of Young Kings Wrestling. It's called Championship. It is TC has a nice long theory about it. It's very entertaining. Highly recommend you go listen to that.
Okay. Definitely will.
So we just found out today via social media. And speaking of people getting cut, Sami Zayn was also cut from the SmackDown Survivor Series team. We do not know who is replacing him yet. A lot of people think it's Von Wagner because he was on SmackDown as Adam Pearce's bodyguard. It was addressed on NXT by Kyle O'Reilly. It's a fucking mess. Why have these people on the teams if you're just going to replace them? That is 3 people who have been replaced on both teams, like, in the span of a week. Because Dom got kicked for Bobby, which, honestly, probably a smart idea. If you want Raw to win, which why the fuck does Adam Pearce want Raw to win when he runs both shows? Neither here nor there.
Biased.
He doesn't make any... The whole thing is asinine, let me tell you. So, Dom's kicked for Bobby. Aaliyah's kicked for Tony. Sammy's kicked for, we don't know yet. Hopefully we'll find out tomorrow. Actually on the show. But you should have just had qualifying matches. This is all on WWE, and I'm still pissed off that Tegan Nox is released. I'm not letting it go.
Well, yeah, like, you thought, like, that there was, like, a dodged bullet from last week.
Yeah, honestly. I respect the hell out of what y'all do. Just wanted to drop in. I'll listen later, especially since it's on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah,
thanks, Justin.
Apple Podcasts now.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts, shout out. So that all happened. Now, Arya Daivari made his AEW debut on Rampage against Dante Martin. Match slapped. It was very good. It was very well done.
Yeah. I had to go back and watch it because I was busy last week.
It was a really good match. I'm very happy.
It was.
Especially because Arya Daivari is really good. And he didn't really get the shine he deserved on, like, NXT 205 Live or anything like that. He's always just someone's like wingman. But that match with Dante, well done. Well fucking done. Before I get to the main event of Full Gear, Jay Lethal signed with AEW.
Yes, he did.
Which, for those who don't know, Jay Lethal had a nice gimmick in TNA where he was a multitude of people. Black Machismo, I believe. He was basically a black macho man, but it was so funny. Because Jay Lethal, like, put his all into that character. And he does the figure four, so when he had his match against Sammy, everyone was going, woo! And much like, we don't fuck with Ric Flair on this podcast. At all. Or Charlotte, for that matter. Like, we fuck with Charlotte a little bit, but, like, Charlotte's, okay. Ric Flair, scumbag. And the fact that he's trying to be like, oh, WWE is trying to take away my legacy. First of all, your daughter's literally champion right now, so shut the fuck up. Second of all, they took you out of the intro because you're a rapist.
Just that you're no longer with them. Like, they don't owe you shit anymore. Like, sorry, pal. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Like, when Chris Jericho started, like, I think technically his contract, like, expired. Like, but they didn't officially release him. But when he started working more with New Japan and stuff, you know, before AEW, it was, like, 2017, 2018 shit. They took him out of the intro, and he was like, yeah, I get it. Like, who the hell, like, you know, I haven't been working there for this long, so why the hell are you going to have me on there? It's first of all, it's not even that deep, you know? It's not that deep. It's an intro card, okay? Like...
Yeah, like, they took out your woo, and then they literally, like, took you out. Sorry? No, not sorry.
And, like, like, if you're, like, I thought, you know, your legacy's so big, you don't need to be on some fucking intro card. Like, okay? You don't need to be there.
I can't with fucking Ric Flair. But in good news, the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Hangman Adam Page, aka our anxious millennial cowboy.
He's the anxious millennial champion now.
That's exactly what he is. Champion shit. Cowboy shit. National cowboy shit there. We love to fucking see it.
Yes, we do. We do love to see it. Oh my goodness.
They fired both of Shotzi's tag partners. I know they did. I'm so... I can't. Especially because Tegan just posted the picture with her and Dakota and Candace is hella pregnant, and, like, they remade their picture, and I got so happy, and then fuck WWE. It's fun. I'm
like, look at Hangman.
But, like, guys, we got breaking news on the show for once. Can you believe that?
I know, right? This is a first.
And this is why I have my phone on me on podcasts. That reason alone, which I want to get through these news and rumors because we're spending too much time, honestly.
I'm gonna say, I was like, I'll be spending.
It's alright. The rest of these are gonna go fast. Oh, I lied. 4 people were traded for Survivor Series people. Rey Mysterio on Monday got replaced with Austin Theory, which defeats Adam Pearce's whole theory of Dom being on the team, because he was like, oh, I only want former WWE champions, which Rey Mysterio is one. Austin Theory is not.
I was like, I don't remember him winning one. When did that happen?
Austin Theory, Adam Pearce has something against Mexicans. Sonya has something against black people. That's what I'm seeing. Look, Savannah. Am I wrong?
No, I know. I just didn't think about it in that aspect. I was like, it was kind of like, you know, I was like, wait, you know, it's true, you know, that's
like,
that reality.
Do I still want Sonya to step on me? Yeah, of course, because she's gorgeous. But is she a piece of shit and is a good heel? Yes. Kind of playing a race card, which I don't like, but she is getting heat. That's all that matters. Jonah, aka formerly known as Bronson Reed, appeared at Battle in the Valley for New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he is signed with them, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah,
he's like officially signed? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Shout out to him. He said he was looking for places to go. He's very talented. He's so young too. Like, good for him.
I would like to see him versus Ishii, because, you know,
Tomohiro Ishii, like bro, that would slap. Literally. Yeah,
that would. Like, if you haven't seen Ishii's match against Moose at Resurgence, that was fucking phenomenal. So I can only imagine what they're gonna, you know.
So it's Ishii.
Yes. Oh my god, that's one thing.
So
They
like,
kept saying Ishii. I'm like, it's not Ishii, it's Ishii.
because
Like that's
I
it. Just
thought, like,
Ishii.
I was saying it out loud to myself. I was like, oh, Tomohiro Ishii, and then they were like going Ishii, and I'm like, the
No,
fuck,
they were saying Ishii, and then like I would put hyphen and then because I was like, that's how they would say
Ishii,
Ishii. I'm like,
Ishii, like
I had
no.
to mute that. I had to mute that shit. I'm like, can you like
Which
AW
is
commentators?
shocking.
I love
It's
you.
shocking that Excalibur would, because he's very good with like.
Yes, he's the best of the bunch when it comes to
Oh,
Japanese
that's for damn sure.
pronunciation. But like they kept like it's like Excalibur fucked it up once by saying Ishii, and then they would not stop saying it. I'm like, shut the
Because
fuck
they
up,
probably
like
didn't know how to say it,
stop.
and they were like, "Oh fuck, Excalibur said it. Now
But
we're gonna
like
say it too."
I was like, no, not just that, but like if you don't know how to pronounce it and you're still kind of unsure, you say Ishii, maybe not exactly sure that that's the right way. Don't say it like every other word while he's in the match. They kept saying it. I'm like, shut up. It's Ishii. That's it. It's not that hard. It's not like, like I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like Togi Makabe, like, or even Kazuchika Okada, like stuff like that. Like some people call him Kazuchika. I'm like, that's not fucking his name, but it's a little bit harder to pronounce than Ishii. Like, come on now, or Taiji Ishimori,
Ishii,
like,
Ishii.
yeah, like there's other wrestlers in New Japan especially that have like harder names to pronounce
I can tell
than
you the hardest name to pronounce in New Japan. You ready? Evil.
Evil. Kenta.
Kenta. Fuck. Oh, you beat me. Damn it.
Osprey. Jay White.
No, fuck Jay White.
No, fuck him.
Oh yeah, JR was also in New Japan. He did commentary. You should know. There's no excuses. I'm not giving AEW a goddamn thing this week.
I'm not
giving
cutting
anyone
them,
shit.
I'm not cutting them slack. I'm sorry. It personally annoyed the hell out of me. I'm like, I don't want to listen to y'all talk. Like normally I like to listen to see what they have to say. Not this time. I was like, yeah, no, like fuck this. I was like,
I just can't.
Ichi. I'm like,
And the last thing I have, and you are not, I'm telling you now, you are not allowed to go on a rant because we are already a half an hour into this.
damn. Okay.
You can give, I will give you 30 seconds of a rant.
Fuck. Okay.
Cody Rhodes
Oh god.
has left Twitter.
Oh.
Nobody specifically knows the reason. It has been reported a multitude of things via the Twitters. I don't know what to believe, and I don't really fucking care. He has other social media. People need to calm down. Like, there's other places. Yeah, Twitter's toxic. We know. If you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Like, neither here nor there.
I didn't know what kind of, like, again, I don't know. Again, I'll keep it at 30.
Is this your rant?
No. I promise I'm not even gonna go rant because I know
Okay.
he got off Twitter and like I wasn't even like that upset about it. I'm like, okay, good fucking riddance. I don't care. But here's the thing. As far as I know, this is only based off what my knowledge is that he got off because of the hate he was getting. Which again, no one likes hate. But here's the thing. So he got hate, yes. But, like, it's because people not only want him to turn heel, but people are just fucking sick of him, just like you and me. We're just tired of this stupid-ass, egotistical fucker just being shoved down our throats, okay? So, that's probably why. People were being like me, not liking him, and he couldn't handle it. He seems like someone who likes to be liked. So, that's probably why he left. But here's the thing. Like, I know people were gonna be like, well, like the Young Bucks left Twitter and shit. I'm like, okay, but until your family, again, I don't know if maybe this happened to them too. I don't know, but as far as I know, this didn't. So, but the Young Bucks and their families and their young children were getting death threats. They were getting pictures of their own house on Google Maps being sent to them, saying like, I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna fucking kill you and shit. Okay, and then like, that's why they left. But Cody, like, as far as I know, it's just he couldn't handle the heat. I'm there. I got 4 seconds.
Okay. I think I gave you a little more than 30 because I was trying to
you
figure
did.
out
You
when
definitely
I started,
did.
but I was trying to be nice. Cody left Twitter. Kenny left AEW. Conspiracy theories incoming.
Conspiracy my ass when it comes to Kenny. He needs to recover.
Hey,
okay?
listen. People are gonna spin it however they want. But all I have to say about Cody leaving Twitter, y'all fucking relax. People leave Twitter all the time. It's a toxic ass place. I hate Twitter. The only reason I stay on Twitter is for the friends I have made. If you know, you know. Shout out to the cafeteria. Like, I stay on Twitter for them. And to get breaking news that breaks my fucking heart.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, Twitter is only because like some people who don't use Instagram need to get in contact with me, and I just like to keep up with like the Bucks bio and Hangman and Kenny's tweeting.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's all I use Twitter for. But so like that's why I'm like, it's Twitter. It's not all of social media. So
Yeah, I'm just done.
bad.
I don't care about it. Everyone needs to fucking relax. If you can't stand hate you get because people don't know how to shut up.
Especially in comparison to like, again, like the Bucks, like the reason why they left. If you're comparing the two, it's like, okay, come on,
people get death threats all the fucking time. Naomi has left. Eddie Kingston has left because fans are toxic and they don't want to deal with it. Ow. I understand. Yeah. You don't want to deal with toxic people. It's better for your mental health if you leave. Which, speaking of mental health, I gotta bring it in somehow. On the screen, if you're watching the video, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255, and suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Excuse me, or the crisis text line, which is free 24/7. It is confidential. You can text hello to 741-741. It is also in the link in the video and the audio. See, that feels like an ad, but it's literally not. It's me wanting people to better their mental health.
Mental health is important.
Mental health over physical health. Always. Alright, we need to move on. This happens every time. Today in women's wrestling history, since 'tis the season of Survivor Series. Survivor Series 2018 happened on this day, November 18th as we record. There were two women's matches. One, Ronda Rousey defeating Charlotte Flair via disqualification because Charlotte went to fucking town on Ronda with that kendo stick, beat the shit out of her.
And the fans turned on Ronda. They were like cheering on Charlotte and booing Ronda out of the building.
I mean,
weren't they in California also?
Ooh, let me check where that was.
I could have sworn like salt in the wound for Ronda was that like she was all pissed off because like they were like her hometown peeps. I could be wrong, but I know she was so upset that I know she was really upset that like the fans were completely like booing her out of the building.
Survivor Series 2018 was in the Staples Center, yeah, in LA.
Oh, so yeah, that's her place. That's like her not hometown exactly, but that's, you know, she has definitely more of a home field advantage than Charlotte there.
Aren't they renaming the Staples Center?
I don't know.
I think they're renaming it to like Crypto.com Center. I swear to God.
It's weird.
Can you fucking
like crypto?
Yeah, like crypto. Like crypto, yeah.
I don't understand like fucking Bitcoin and shit like that. I honestly don't get it at all.
I'm just gonna look it up out of sheer curiosity, and then I will go on to the rest of Staples Center. Yeah, Staples Center becomes Crypto.com Arena in names right deal. That's so disgusting.
I still don't understand cryptocurrency. I know NJF made like his own Bitcoin or something like that, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it.
I don't understand a damn thing about it, and I hate everything about it.
But as we were saying before we got
the rest of the card, if there was the traditional quote unquote 5-on-5 women's match. So on Team Raw we had Bayley, Mickie James, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Tamina defeating the SmackDown team which consisted of Asuka, Carmella, Mandy Rose, Naomi, and Sonya Deville. Take a guess. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, wasn't that the time like when Raw completely obliterated SmackDown because they like Raw demanded a clean sweep, and I was like really, now you just, because they said that, you kind of knew that was gonna happen.
I can't remember if it was that one.
Oh
maybe it was.
I just know there was a year where, you know what, I think it was because I thought like because I think I remember because of Charlotte, like I was like, oh, that's how Raw's gonna get their point out of her. And I think it was that because 2017 I think was the first year they did like Raw versus SmackDown like in the new era.
Yeah.
So I want to say that was the year that they demanded a clean sweep from Raw, and that's exactly what happened. Kind of, they didn't get the tag match. It was a kickoff.
I want you to guess who the sole survivor of Team Raw was.
Wait, who was on Raw again? It was Bailey.
Bailey, Mickey, Nia, Sasha, Tamina.
I want to say it was either Sasha or Bailey, but that's just my guess.
Nope.
Who was it?
Nia.
Oh.
Because there was a lot of, like, people beating each other up kind of thing. And there was a lot of, like, people turning on each other because, you know, will they coexist? Is my least favorite thing in WWE right now. If I see another tag team of them being like, can they coexist? I'm going to hurt someone. Because nobody cares. We know they can't coexist. Shotzi even tweeted it. Because she's a match against Sasha tomorrow. Or today, technically, is when we release this. Friday. She even quote tweeted something about their match and said, no, we can't coexist. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Only time I think it's like the asking will they coexist kind of actually worked was when AJ was completely fucking everything up and trying to bring people together, like bring the team together, but was completely ruining it by putting them against each other. I think that's the only time it kind of worked because, you know, you actually had AJ, you know, you didn't have like Adam Pearce or whatever the fuck, like trying to say, no, you guys have to coexist. And then like the commentator was asking, well, was it going to happen? Like you actually had someone in the team trying to actually bring them together. And of course you see that's not working, you know, I think that's the only time it kind of like, it works, you know, that's just my opinion.
It definitely not the feds, says
the skipper. Yeah, hey. Sorry, the skipper. Remember?
Alan was the skipper. I remember. Of course, Kevin will bring that up because Matt Riddle was involved.
I love that part though. AJ, you're the skipper. Braun was the mongoose. Keith Lee, Broly.
Bro, can you believe? Let's think about that for a second. Before,
yeah, I was gonna say, let's talk about how many like names I just said that are gone now. Yeah.
Do not pay attention to the van outside with the satellite. Okay. Sounds good. Their name is definitely not the feds. That's why. Which, I've seen people with, like, that as their, what's it called? Their Wi-Fi name. So funny. People did that a lot up at school, like, when I went to college. She was hysterical. But yeah, you said Braun, Keith Lee. Let's look, let Nia Jax, Mickie James... Oh yeah, everyone else is still on the team.
Bailey's still on the injured reserve list.
Bailey's on the injured list. Asuka's still on the injured list. Tamina just had a match. Sasha has a match tomorrow. Carmella just had a match. Mandy Rose is gonna be in the fucking War Games. Let's go! I'm so excited.
That's like Mandy Rose is the champ.
She is. Oh, it's Jizzy. God fucking damn it. I had a feeling it was somebody we knew. Hi, Jizzy. Fuck, I can't. Okay, do you want to talk about being the elite or no? Is it gonna make you too sad? We can skip it.
I'll briefly talk about it. Because like they did show what happened. They showed Hangman, like, you know, he won. Also, like, I guess it probably, well, news and rumors are long enough, but I guess Hangman had a speech afterwards, not on being the elite, but after the match, where he talked about, like, he kind of brought up what kind of I said, like how when I talked about, like, he feels like he's never belonged, he admitted it. He's like, you know, in the Bullet Club, he felt like he could never measure up, he didn't belong. And he was like, I lied to myself. And he was talking about how he likes himself now and how he's been lying to himself this whole time, you know, saying I couldn't do it and I didn't belong or I can't measure up to these guys. And he was like, he just kept talking about stuff like that. And that, again, made me emotional because he finally did it after all this time. And again, yeah, a lot of being the elite was just, again, a lot of full gear stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, actually, we probably could have said this in news and rumors, but on Dynamite, we talked about this before we started recording, but Kenny was there, and he talked about how he's gonna be gone for a little bit. He's got to fix a few things, obviously recovery, but I hope this also means we're getting that dark side of Kenny that doesn't give a shit about anyone, and he's gonna be the lone wolf, and he's gonna be by himself.
Yeah, because he's getting kicked out by Adam Cole.
No, that's not about. Well, it's actually, kind of is about it.
It is literally what's gonna happen when you talk about it.
Because he told what you think is the Super Click, he says, I need you guys to hold down the fort for me and stuff. And Adam Cole's like, I got you, man. You don't have to worry about it. I'll take over. And Kenny looked him dead in the eye and said, I was talking to the Bucks, but, and of course that made things a little awkward. So I'm like, oh shit.
Which
Kenny coming
Kenny's
back?
gotta chill because we know damn well Adam Cole is gonna lead the Bucks. That's neither here nor there.
But anyways, but yeah, so but then on being the Elite, like, I guess the part that made me the most upset, again, it was a lot more bittersweet than I thought. I'm happy for Hangman, but I'm also very upset for Kenny, so it's really hard. But watching they showed the nameplates being switched from Kenny's to Hangman's, and I just watched and I was like, fuck, man, like, it's like the end of an era with Kenny's being taken off, but then it was also so happy to see Hangman's nameplate finally being on that title. It was just, again, it just took, like, again, emotional roller coaster because I'm upset, but I'm also very happy at the same time. So yeah, and then they show Kenny walking down the hall by himself. Well, technically not really by himself. The Bucks were right behind him, but just seeing him walk down the hall, like, defeated without his title. Oof, that shit hurt a little bit. But seeing Hangman celebrate with his friends and stuff, and seeing the nameplates changed, that's pretty much the big stuff that happened. That was
It was basically Hangman winning at Full Gear and a little bit of the aftermath that happened with it.
Yeah, they didn't explain Matt's nod, which also made me fucking lose it at Full Gear with Matt giving him the little nod. Both Bucks looked like they were, like, gonna be in tears. Like, Nick's eyes were very glassy, Matt's eyes are pretty glassy, and he gave him the nod, and I'm like, motherfuckers, I'm already crying, don't make it worse.
I'm just happy they didn't screw him over. That's all that matters.
I know, I was like, and then Nick, it was the first, Nick didn't do the nod, but Nick did kind of, like, give him a look and stuff. I'm like, motherfucker, like, Nick, he was like, because Hangman, again, Hangman grabbed onto Nick's leg, and then Nick grabbed onto Hangman's leg at Fight for the Fallen. So I'm like, no, you better not pull this shit again. Like, he warned you at Rampage. He warned you. And he apologized at Rampage, too. So, no. So,
there's just a lot.
I'm not crying.
Please don't cry.
I'm not crying. Go ahead. Just keep going.
Dark Elevation, 6 matches. Andrade El Idolo defeated Lord Crew. Ruby Soho defeated Charlie Cruel. Gun Club defeated Nasty Russ, T-Money, and Sean Cook. John Silver defeated QT Marshall. Matt Hardy, The Bland, and Isaiah Cassidy defeated Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and Alan Angels, aka number 5. And then Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Emi Sakura defeated Ryu Mizunami, and Sky Blue. Now, Dark had 12 matches.
It's not bad for Dark.
I know. I'm surprised. Andrade El Idolo defeated Jasi. Too Fast Too Fuego defeated Kit Sackett and Brandon Gore. Ruby Soho defeated Hyun. The Acclaim defeated Alan Angels and Cole Cabana. John Silver beat Peter Avalon. Press 10 Vance defeated Mikey Wild. Lee Johnson, Brock Anderson, and the Varsity Blondes beat JD Drake, Ryan Nemeth, aka Baby Ziggler, and Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado. Baby Ziggler, you know how we do. I almost dropped my phone. It's fine. Scorpio Sky defeated Craven. What's that say? I think I wrote this really fast. What does that say? I was gonna say Craven Cryle. I don't know if that's actually what his name is. Neither here nor there. Sunny Kiss beat Adam Grace. Rio, Chris Outlander, and Ryo Mizunami defeated Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Emi Sakura. Sean Spears and Wardlow beat Rennie D and Eric Cannon. And Powerhouse Hobbs beat Jason Strite. By the way, loving the shirts. Thank you. Jizzy?
They're anxious, they're millennial, and they're cowboys.
I'm very anxious all the time. I am a millennial. I'm not a cowboy, but I want to be a cowboy, baby.
We're both 2 of the 3. We're both anxious. Katie's a millennial, and I'm a cowboy. Because it doesn't get any more southern than fucking Texas. Texas, baby.
Tejas.
Tejas, yes.
Tejas.
In El Paso, it's Tejas.
Oh, she's super too cute. Thank you. We really tried. I'm also. This is hitting me a lot harder than I expected. So, shit. Who went first last week?
I think I did.
Wait, I still have my notes.
All right. So.
Well, I don't write who goes first. That's my issue.
Oh.
I need to start marking it. Because let's see.
Since you're going solo next week, maybe like I can go first this
time. Oh yeah, you go.
Since
I'm going solo next week,
I'll go first, and then
go first.
Well, I'll go first. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay,
man's, women's, or tag team.
Let's start with tag teams.
Okay.
Okay. So my tag team. Oh well, I guess this is gonna be the first time ever I have two two for like different category, like a tag team and like individual, but oh well. But I really liked the team of Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii. So I guess if you want to say chaos altogether, that's fine, because I'm hoping that because Ishii, not Ishii, just Ishii, is, he came to AEW, had a hell of a tag match, and I'm hoping this means that soon, especially because he came, not Ishii, but the person I'm talking about came to San Jose. I'm hoping soon we get to see the Rainmaker himself show up in AEW. Let me tell you, I will lose my fucking shit when or if Okada comes to AEW. But the only thing I'm not looking forward to is the fake fans who pretend they know him, but they only know him because of Kenny. And they don't even know how many matches he's had Kenny, but they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I totally like Okada." I'm like, "Yeah, bullshit. I bet you didn't even know how he won the G1 or how many times he's won the G1. When was the last time he won the G1? Shit like that." But whatever. If he's here, I'll be happy. And so yeah. That being said, my tag team is Tomohiro Ishii and Orange Cassidy, or if you want to make it Chaos altogether, that's fine too.
All right. Sorry. I have Solo Sakati next week, and then Kevin says, I got you, Savannah. I'll wear a skirt and cut my beard. Ronnie is his girlfriend. Will do my makeup. You can call me Hagatha. It's his female alter ego. I was thinking Karen Crazy, so you could still be a heel. I can't Karen all Crazy. Of them.
That would be pretty cool.
Now, I'm flying solo, but I will appreciate all of you in the chat next week.
I'll try and be in the chat. It's just gonna be
if
hard.
You can't, man, that's okay. I promise.
It's because I'm not gonna be here, with my equipment, my walls,
No, I got you. You good?
I don't even know.
Savannah, I've done solo shows in the past. I've done solo shows live.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, the fact, because I don't want you to think that because I'm not there, I don't want to tune in. Like, I don't want to watch you live.
If you can't, I get it though. Like, yeah, like tis okay. I promise.
Yeah. So.
Solo Sakati. Get out of here. My tag team is the Usos. Let me explain why. They helped Roman win on SmackDown because them's is cheating bastards. And they showed up to Raw because 'tis the season. This is allowed since it's a Survivor Series season. This is the only time
it's allowed.
The only time it should be allowed. These men said, we pulling up on Big E. We're going to take you out like we took out your boys, Kofi and Xavier. And it led to some shenanigans, of course. But the Usos staying loyal to the bloodline, staying loyal to Roman, like, I gotta
give them their flowers.
I gotta give all the respect to the Usos. They hold it down. They're gonna have a match on Sunday against RK Bro.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So, Savannah, mans or womans?
I'll go with woman's next.
All right, go for it.
This one's a little bit hard. I'm pretty sure the obvious choice would be to choose between Britt and Ty, but if I'm gonna be honest, I like the match, but it was like all right to say the least. I thought it was pretty good. I think they got some good moves in, but I feel like this could have happened on Dynamite. I'm sorry. I just think it could have happened on Dynamite, even like on one of the special episodes, like Winter's Coming or Fight for the Fallen or like the St. Patrick's Day shit. Like that could have happened there. And you probably wouldn't it wasn't like, I feel like it wasn't really a pay-per-view match. I might get shit for that, but, and especially because I'm trying to remember what move she hit on Ty to get the pinfall, But like Britt's thing is to do the lockjaw. Like that's her thing. Like why couldn't she just win with that? You know, especially because she gets the glove on during the match. I'm like, you know, that kind of that should mean that like. And then I don't know. I expected more, especially from Britt and Ty. But they weren't my pick because of that. I'm actually going with my girl, the man, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
I'm really excited. I hope she kicks the shit out of Charlotte at Survivor Series. I'm super hyped to watch her in the match at Survivor Series. And I was thinking about Lynch. I was considering it. She was one of like, you know, someone I was considering. But then what made me, the single thing that made me say, you know what, Lynch is going to be my pick is I saw on, before even, while I was setting stuff up to, you know, do this, I was on Instagram and there was like some WWE backstage thing. I don't know what exactly the name is, but the producer fucking asked Becky Lynch, when I say Charlotte Flair, what is the first word that comes to your head? And no hesitation, right? Like almost cuts him off. She says, "Bitch." I'm like, oh, shit is real, and you know because they don't like each other in real life, especially after what happened with the title exchange. I think they're like it's going down. Like I think there's gonna be some shoot fighting in this match.
Listen, we are either getting worked so hard, and they're both killing it, or
I don't care. I'm
they
like
actually hate each other.
I'm like I enjoy it regardless. I'm like especially if it means we get some shoot fighting. Like I want to see Becky get like a nice good punch to Charlotte's face. So yeah, that's for that reason. Becky was like that was kind of like what's sealed. Yes, Becky's my pick, and I hope she fucking wins the Survivor Series.
That's fair. I have 3 picks. One, Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai has been killing this whole like crazy character, like the twitching she does, the like looking off, the laughing. Dakota Kai has been killing it, and she had a match against Raquel, and the match got interrupted, obviously, but great match nonetheless. Dakota Kai is gonna also be in War Games. She's gonna kill it. She'll finally get to wrestle in War Games. Because last time she was in War Games, she turned on Tegan, and it's too soon, and now I'm sad that Tegan's gone.
Wasn't she in the War Games like last year or something like that?
I don't know if she actually was. Was she?
No, she was. It was like against Rhea Ripley. She was with Candice LeRae. She was with I'm trying to think of the other team.
She turned on Tegan, is what I'm saying.
No, she was in one like last year. I even remember she was like she was like in dark like gray silver metallic gear. I remember that. She looked fucking hot. I was like, okay. She was and it was with the Candice LeRae, Raquel Gonzalez. That's when Raquel Gonzalez like killed Io Shirai with the ladder basically in the middle of like the 2 rings.
I'm looking. Oh fuck, you're right.
I was gonna say, I was like, I could have sworn, I could have sworn I saw Dakota.
Oh yeah, because it was Candice, Shotzi, Tegan.
Oh, Candice was a face then. Shit, I thought she was a heel at that point. I thought Candice was a heel. I thought it was Candice.
Wait, this is
Dakota, Raquel.
Me. Oh wait,
Candice?
no. So it was Candice, the team led by Candice facing the team led by Shotzi. So it was Dakota and Ember started. So it was Team LeRae. So Team LeRae consisted of
Candice, Raquel,
Dakota, Rhea,
and Dakota.
No, Dakota was on. Oh, I guess so. So they were the heels.
And then the other one, yeah, and then Shotzi,
Ember, Tony, and Io.
Yeah, see, I was like, that's...
God, yeah, bro, there's...
Matt corrected us.
I didn't even see. Listen, I was Googling
there you go. I knew she was... I knew she was in a War Games match after she betrayed Tegan. And I the only reason why I remember that is because I'm like, who's she going to betray this time? Like, as a tease.
But regardless, I'm excited. I love Dakota. Yeah. I can't wait to see what she does. My second pick, Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose is qualifying in the TBS tournament. She has her 51st win.
Oh, I thought it was 50th and Sheeta had 50. I could be wrong.
No, because Sheeta has 51. and Nyla has 50, I think. I don't know. I think they're tied, or they... I don't know. Regardless, she's got, like, 50 wins. Nyla Rose has been killing it. She has improved so much. I think it's going to come down to, like, her and, like, Thunder Rosa for the tournament. I'm very excited. So shout out to Nyla Rose. And the best overprotective girlfriend anyone could have, Rhea Ripley, is my third choice. Because she protected Nikki. She, like, stood up for her. She fought Carmella for Nikki. Listen, if I could have a girlfriend like Rhea, say less. I'm in. Hands down. Tag me in. I'm in. But, like, no, it was good to see. And I'm happy that
they're a cohesive team.
They're a cohesive team. This is probably going to start some shit, which, whatever. But, what's up, Justin? Get Joe, Justin, to specify. So, all that matters is that Rhea's on Team Raw for Survivor Series, and it's going to be great. So, those are my 3 women.
Do you know if she ever found her gear bag that had the tag title? Because I know she's carrying the title, but is it a replica, or did she find the actual thing?
I
know she got her
zero idea.
I was going to say, I know she got her shit stolen. And she actually wore Damian Priest's gear while she was in El Paso. I was like, damn, I'm like, good. I couldn't get to see her. I was in Arlington, but I was like, good for you. Like, you know, you found a way to make it work.
You did. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And who is your man's or / men's?
Okay, I wonder.
I
wonder who it's gonna be. The guy that I have been able to relate to on a pretty personal level. The guy that I've been ranting on any podcast I can, whether it's this one, whether it's on Bammer Slammer, whether it's on just Instagram Live, on Unpopular Wrestling Opinions, wherever I can. I've been talking about how much he needed this title. I've talked about how much he deserves it, how much he has been needing to be treated better. Of course, I have to go with the new AEW champion, the Cowboy. Happy belated National Cowboy Shit Day. Hangman Adam fucking Page, your new AEW champion. Long deserved, long overdue. It's finally here. We are in the era of Hangman. I am so happy. But here's the thing. I have 2 picks.
Okay, who is your other pick?
I said it before, again, unless you count Chaos as a whole, I said Ishii before. But, again, Ishii ended Jay White's stupid-ass, uneventful-ass, pathetic-ass reign as Never Openweight Champion. There's no way I couldn't pick him. So, yeah, Hangman's win was super big. I think it was bigger than Ishii's, but he still ended Jay White's reign. So there you go. And just a few flowers thrown to Kenny because, again, I love him and I want him for a speedy recovery, and he still did a fucking stellar job having fucking vertigo in the ring. So, yeah, those are my picks and some flowers.
Okay. So, one of mine, obviously, I have 2. God damn it, I can't spell. Hold on. I'm trying to respond. One, of course, is Hangman. We're literally wearing the Anxious Millennial Cowboy shirts. Like, it's gotta be Hangman.
We twinned for today.
There's
no way it can't be Hangman.
We twinned. It has to be Hangman. But my other pick, and I have reasoning behind this, and I have receipts. Zion Quinn. Let me explain. Savannah,
I'm intrigued.
Savannah, I got caught in 4K, bro. I got caught. Let me read you what happened. If I can go to Twitter. So if you weren't watching NXT, basically Zion Quinn turned down Elektra Lopez's offer to join Legado, right? Which is fair. He just wants Elektra. He doesn't want Legado. I understand. I kind of want Elektra and Legado and Zion Quinn. That's neither here nor there. So, I need to not have Twitter because I need to be stopped. So, Santos Escobar came back on NXT and they all beat the shit out of Zion Quinn, basically. So this man's tweets a broken heart emoji in response to NXT saying no one says no to Elektra Lopez. And so he put a broken heart. I quote tweeted it. And I said, she broke my man's heart. I'll comfort him.
I think I saw you tweet that.
Not even 5 minutes later, Savannah, I get a like on it, right? I'm just minding my own business watching TV. Zion Quinn liked it.
Aww. I didn't know he liked it, but I did see you tweet it.
I said, I've been caught. The thirst. Too real. I was caught in 4K. No regrets.
No regrets. That's the shit
truth.
you want to get caught in 4K for.
I want to comfort him. He's a nice looking man. He's beautiful. He's really talented. But for that reason alone, I have to make Zion Quinn one of my picks.
No, it's okay.
Because what the fuck? Listen, I tweet so much thirsty shit. The fact that I finally got caught, terrible. I'm mad. But also, it's funny as fuck.
That's why you tweet to thirsty shit at Hangman, because he won't answer. He won't reply. There's nothing you gotta worry about.
I don't expect him to answer.
Except, he didn't like it. But I talked about, because he said in his, because oh my god, this is another thing I fucking love about Hangman, other than everything about him. But he like when last year in Full Gear, he had like he had a list, he had like a document on www.adampage.com or something like that, and he talked about if he was added to the tournament, what he would do. He had kind of like a memo or not a spreadsheet, but like he had a memo, and he did the same thing after he won the championship. And he said that he was gonna replace his gas guzzling truck with like a brand new, like energy efficient, environmental friendly car that will encourage others to do the same because of the big ass steer horns that would be in the front. And they were. He got the fucking car with the steer horns in the front. I'm like, dude's a man of his word. He also said he was going to study the vegan diet so he'll be ready for Danielson, which, I mean, good luck. I mean, it's hard to be from the South and be fucking vegan, but if you're going to be willing to study it, oh, good for you. But yeah, I fucking love him. I throw all these flowers at Hangman, but it's because he deserves them.
Also, hi, JJ. Yeah, so those are our picks for the week. Now, a question. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, Savannah. This pounder's almost gone. Hit me like a ton of bricks. This is...
You want me to try and ask a question? Because we didn't get a question this time.
No, I got it. We got a question.
Okay. I was like, unless you want me to check last minute to see if someone...
No. So, if you could make a dream Survivor Series traditional 5-on-5, who would you have on which team? We'll just do men's, because it's too hard to think about the women's. Cause...
I was gonna say, no offense to the women, but like for the longest time, it was the men doing it. Quick question: do I have to stick within the WWE, or can I like mix and match from like other?
Stick with WWE.
Fuck. Okay, it would be my team would have been so fucking bomb if it was other promotions, but fine. Okay. AJ, he's my main on WWE. He's probably the only reason why I've been kind of keeping up because of all the releases. Miz has been on Dancing with the Stars. John Morrison just got released. That one kind of hurt because I fucking love John Morrison, but at least he could be with Taya Valkyrie.
True.
His wife. But anyways, so AJ. I don't think he's teamed with Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and you know what? That's because I know I'm probably gonna get shit for not throwing Reigns in there, but I don't fucking care. And I'll throw in Kevin Owens because you know what? All talented wrestlers. And I would like to see how they could perform in the ring together. And, yeah, so, okay. Against... Oh, wait, I have to make another team.
Yeah, you have to make another team here. So
I'm
writing mine down, so I don't forget.
Okay, so I should have probably done that, but whatever. So, okay, other team, I'll have Reigns. Okay, since there has to be two, so I'll have Reigns. They've only worked against each other, but I would love to see how they would work together. I want to throw in Edge. Reigns and Edge on the same team. throw in Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Big E. Because Drew McIntyre and Big E, we can already see that they've worked good as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And last spot is gonna go to... I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good... I'm trying to think of like everyone on the roster and who would work well. And I don't want to say Bobby Lashley because I just don't. Sorry, but like nothing against Bobby. I just, you know what? Fuck it. I'll throw in Bobby Lashley. It's a very dominant team though. It is. But hey, I mean, I think the other team would definitely be the underdogs. I think Kevin Owens would probably be holding the weight of like the rest because he's like the biggest one. He's like the strongest, I think, and he's the biggest of them. I don't know about the tallest, but yeah, he would. That's my 5 on 5. After we stop recording, can I tell you like the teams I would make with all the companies?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I have mine. I wrote them down.
All right.
Mine's a very much old school versus new school. New school. I can't speak.
I didn't know we could do Legends. I think my current. That changes everything. But
I said Dream Survivor Series match.
I know, but I guess when you said stick to WWE, I guess I thought current. That's why I kept it current.
No.
I'll talk more about it after we finish recording.
Yeah. Okay, so Batista, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Undertaker,
damn,
Eddie Guerrero, taking on Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, and AJ Styles.
That's really good. Again, I didn't know we could use Legends.
Thank you.
I didn't know we could use Legends. That changes. I'm not even joking. That changes everything. And not when. I'm sorry if you're not here live, but after we were done recording, you'll see why. I'll definitely change things up.
Yeah. We can still be live for a little bit.
No, but I'm talking about people who aren't listening.
Yeah, people who aren't listening after the fact. Sorry,
won't get to see the updated, more preferred version, but that's okay.
That's okay. So yeah, that has been ShElite Showcase. Look at us go. Savannah, where can they follow you?
On Instagram and Twitter at Y2Garcia. I thought I said that wrong. Y2Garcia _ there's no underscore. It's not me.
There you go. And of course, you can find me on Twitter at KatieRasslin13. I have a link tree in my bio. It'll take you to all things ShElite Showcase. It'll take you to the twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. 9 times out of 10, we are on Thursdays at 9. Next week will be a little different because Thanksgiving. I will tweet it out, don't worry. The YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. A big shout out to Justin, aka Heel Tactics, for creating the intro for not only this, but Inside the Mind of, which I have a recent episode with Vince Delgado out. In the Crowd as well, the episode with Matt, TC, and Reek. Reek was late. We gave him a lot of shit for it. I was not in a good mood that day, and I apologized profusely afterwards. Neither here nor there. But he created the music for all of that, so shout out to Justin for making all of that for us. We also have an Instagram. I just post the same thing I post on Twitter. This will be up Friday morning. When you're listening, it'll already be up. Whatever, that doesn't really make sense. I don't know why I said that. I had a little bit to drink. I don't even care. It's a Thursday. Whatever. It's
belated National Cowboy Shoe Day. You're allowed to drink.
I also just had a really bad day at work, so it is what it is.
There you go.
It is what it is. But thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
And I will see you all next week because Savannah is abandoning me.
For the second time in less than a month.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Bro, family comes first.
They're in the same place. I'm going back to Arlington, except this time I'm going to my first ever Thanksgiving Dallas Cowboys game, which I'm super fucking hyped for. I'm so excited for it. I tried to find a white jersey, couldn't find them outside of Prescott, but I already have 2 Prescott jerseys. But that's a personal issue that I got to.
That's a personal issue. But
I'm gonna have to buy one at the stadium that's like twice the amount than here. being sad, but it's okay. I'll
Big
get through it.
sad. But thank you guys again for watching and listening. We greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.